looking at ES and just mapping out a plan for this week. And so we are at all-time highs in the market. You can see on the weekly chart that we were really consolidating for several weeks. We had kind of been here, these were the previous all-time highs, and then we finally broke out on this candle, but then we entered into another range of consolidation within this area. So between like 53.60 up to really kind of up here like 57.20. We were just kind of bouncing inside of this channel. We did break out here, but then you can see we never closed below this box. So this week we got another breakout. And now this is taking us to the new all-time highs. So the market is very strong. It's telling us how strong and resilient that it is. And so because of that, I am just wanting to trade with the market, and until it starts giving clear signs of reversing, I'm not trying to play against this kind of strength. And so if I these are like the major zones of support that I've charted. And these are levels that I would be looking for ES to hold on a pullback. And the thing about this breakout is it's when a stock hits new all-time highs, this consolidation is really healthy. What's not healthy is when you just get nonstop runs like this. When you just get just straight runs like this, that's not always a healthy thing. But when you get all-time highs and then you get some consolidation, that's normal and healthy. So because we consolidated all this time, and then now we're breaking out, I would not be surprised if ES tries to hit like 59.50. So that's what I'm preparing for mentally. I know that these new all-time highs are kind of shocking, I think, in some ways to some people. But the market is, over the years, it's shown us that it's going to continue to go higher. So I think we just have to kind of lay aside our bias and just read the chart and like look at what it's showing us. Now I'm going to move over to the daily. And what we can see on the daily is that right here we are getting some resistance. Oops, wrong chart. This one. We are getting some resistance here. So what I'm looking for this week is to see if ES tries to turn this into support and then get that move up higher. If it rejects here, then these are the levels that I'm looking for it to go to. I think we can hit 57.35, and then we have support here between like 57.10 and 57.20. And then we have another level of support if we lose that one down to 56.80. Now, if these levels fail, that puts us right back inside of that consolidation box, that range. And it's not a horrible range to trade, but it's just letting us know that we are back in a larger range. And if we lose that level, if the market brings us back to this level, I'm looking for one of two things. I'm looking for either a bounce here to send us back up to all-time highs and then that breakout higher, or I would be looking for the break below to play the rejection down to the next major level of support, which is around 55.85. So, and then if we lose that, then I think we go here to 5,500. But all of that to just say that these are a few ideas and scenarios that I'm just mentally mapping as we go into this week, and just also keeping in mind that the market is showing us strength. So, yeah, we'll see what happens, but this is what I'm looking at, and just being mindful of these levels to the downside if we do get a rejection here. Just knowing where to expect those big bounces. So that's what I'm looking at on ES.